Hi, I'm Tina with True North Title, and I'm here to talk to you about what you need to know when selling your home and the closing process. One of the first things we will need to know ahead of time is whether or not you'll be using a power of attorney for anyone on title. So, if you will be closing using a power of attorney for someone, we need to know as soon as possible, and we will also need an original copy of that power of attorney. If you need to have a power of attorney drawn up, we are more than happy to help you with that. We can have one of our attorneys take care of that for you. If you already have a power of attorney, please send it to us as soon as possible. It will need to be approved by the buyer's lender as well as a title insurance company. A general power of attorney normally does not give you enough rights to sell a property. It needs to be a specific power of attorney, which actually specifies the right to handle the sale of the property. And again, remember, we will need an original. So if you only have one power of attorney, you may need to talk to us about having another copy made. We will also need the payoff information for any liens that are on the property. Mortgages, home equity lines of credit, home equity loans, anything that's a lien on the property, we will need a payoff for. That's really easy we take care of ordering it. We just need your account information, name of your bank, and a phone number. Also, we'll need you to call us with your Social Security information. We do not want you to email us your Social Security numbers due to privacy issues. We also need to know if you plan to come into our office to close on the property or if you need to make other arrangements, such as having a notary come to your home, place of business. If you want us to mail the documents to you, or if you want to do a remote online notarization, we can do that as well. Depending on the area, on the county where you're going to be closing, in some cases, the entire transaction on the seller side can be done remotely. We just need to know ahead of time how you want that to be handled so we can make sure it will work in your jurisdiction and the lender will approve it. As far as coming to the closing or having a notary go to your closing, you will need to provide a photo ID government issued so that the notary can take care of notarizing the documents. As far as when you sign your documents, they are not recorded immediately. They are not recorded until the buyer signs all of their documents for the closing. So after the buyer signs all of their documents, we put everything together and send it down to the courthouse for recording. They're going to record that deed, which is the property transfer. Once we get the call that that has been recorded, then we can go ahead and disperse the transaction, which means we can go ahead and start issuing the checks and sending out the wires for the transaction. So you will need to let us know how you want to receive your funds for closing. Do you want a bank wire? Do you want us to cut you a check? A bank wire we do not charge for, however, your bank might charge you. So you may want to check with them to see if there's going to be a charge and if you want to go that route. You just need to let us know. You cannot change your mind after we have done one or the other. We cannot issue a wire if we've already cut a check and vice versa. So just think about that and how you want to receive the funds. If you're going to be purchasing another home using these funds, again, that's something we need to know about. If we're not handling that closing, we can coordinate with the other closing agency where you're going to be buying to actually wire the funds directly into their escrow account so that the funds are available for your closing on that property. So communication is key. Just give us a call, shoot us an email, and we'll be happy to talk to you and answer any questions you have about your closing. Thanks so much and happy selling.